Alright guys, welcome to the game 2. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not very good at it though, but I'd probably put it in, honestly, I'd probably put it in my top 15 of all time. But yeah, let's get started. Lee is the extreme, it's kind of like the nightmare mode on screen. So we're just going to do normal. You are Clint Edwards, an investigative reporter for one of the leading online news sites. You are investigating the mysterious disappearances and murders related to the deep web. You are deep in your case and about to make a breakthrough, but then you get a call from someone least expected. Hey, it's me here in post-production. I froze on this image because I forgot to show it in the video I was playing on it. But as you can see, at the top note is about the breather serial killer. It's talking about heavy breathing over cellular networks and who is Adam. So Adam appears to be a well-known figure in the dark web, and he's trying to figure out his significance. And the call's from Adam.
I heard you were looking for me. Check this out, it might help you on your case. This site here just went live and is trending on the back channels. I've been monitoring it for the past hour, and every so often a different girl shows up asking for help. They think they are streaming to their Phase page, but it seems the people holding them are rerouting their stream to this platform. They might be cutting off all cellular data except for their Phase page. At least, that's what I think they are doing. It seems to be some sort of voting platform. The viewers seem to be taking votes for something. My guess? It's not good. Oh wait. Here comes the new girl.
I don't know what's going on with the subtitles down here.
My name is Amelia Lewis. Someone has kidnapped me. I don't know where the fuck I am. It's dark and freezing. I think there's blood on the floor. I was on the shadow web. I was just researching something and I found this cult called the Prey, I think. I don't know what happened after that. I just saw these fucked up images and these men in masks, and then I woke up here. Hello? I need to hide.
Interesting. Getting on the shadow web is a task on its own. The shadow web is a whole other level of the deep web. It requires special software which is not easy to get. She mentioned the Prey, which is interesting because they mostly operate on the normal deep web. I have a feeling that she might have stumbled across something more sinister, and they're using the Prey as a front. Hold on, let me look into this a little bit further and find out who she is.
I just saw someone. I don't know who saw me, but it's definitely them. He was wearing the same mask. I don't know how the fuck they got to me, but they did. It's coming. Please hurry, my battery's dying.
It seems Amelia is a reporter just like you. She might have dug a little too deep and caught the attention of some twisted individuals. She keeps on mentioning men in masks, which reminds me of a document I read a while back. They are more of a cult. No one really knows their official name, but online we refer them to as Noir. I'll send you that document to your desktop. Amelia seems to have a great deal of information. It could be a huge resource to your investigation. Let me see if I can source up the shadow web tunnels you stumbled across.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I think he's gone. is happening? I'm in some kind of warehouse or facility. I don't know. There are fucking maniacs here. Please. They haven't gotten to me yet, but if they do, please tell my parents I love them. And I'm sorry.
Okay, I managed to source up the tunnel she used and placed it on your desktop. Unlocking this should reveal the location of where she's being held. The site seems to have a cutoff time at 4 a.m. tonight. After that, I'm afraid what will happen to her. The tunnel is locked using a shadow web encryption key. The key will be broken down to 8 different hashes, scattered across the deep web. You must explore the deep web and find these hashes. The hidden hash will look like this. Each hash will have an index value associated with it. You must keep this in mind while you compile the master key. So, if you were to find a hash that begins with the number 1, it will be the first sequence in the master key. Now, a hash can be hidden anywhere on a page, even in plain sight, so be sure to check the page thoroughly. Hover your mouse over everything, and see if it'll activate a hidden hot zone. I would even check the page's source code if I were you. Another tricky thing about the deep web is that some pages will only be available during a certain time window. So if you come across a page that is down, be sure to check back later. Upon your search, you may come across threats. I left some documents on your desktop with more information on that. Good luck.
Thanks, dude. Alright, so there's one more tutorial real quick. Shell market? Yep.
I forgot to mention about DOSCoin. DOSCoin is a cryptocurrency used in the deep web. You will need DOSCoin to purchase upgrades and items to help you on your way. If you look at the top left corner of your screen, this is how much DOSCoin you currently have. To help you out a little bit, I went ahead and purchased you a remote VPN. A remote VPN is a device that generates you DOSCoin during a certain period of time. Hackers will rent these devices from you to do their deeds. Depending on the location you place it at will determine the amount of DOSCoin you generate. So be sure to place it at a good location. Now, any hardware item you purchase from the shadow market will be delivered via deep web drone to your dead drop location. This is where your remote VPN is now located. To get there, simply exit the lobby. Once you have picked up the package, the items will be available to you in your apartment. So be sure to look around your apartment when you get back from the dead drop. That's about it.
Alright, so we start out with 10 DOSCoin. Basically, the best thing to do right off the bat is you want to purchase Skybreak, which will allow us to crack into a lower level Wi-Fi from our neighbors. You have to switch Wi-Fi's pretty often to keep from being swatted. Different documents on the threats. So in Welcome to the Game 1 there were 2 threats, in the waiting room there was 1, in Scrutinize there's 2. In Welcome to the Game 2 there's 5. I know it only shows here, it shows 4 here, but and then you want to get 2 backdoor hacks. What that will do is if you're able to block a hack, you'll actually steal DOSCoin from the hackers. So basically the police are searching for anyone operating on the dark web after extreme increase in crime. Lucas is a hitman. He looks kind of like Agent 47 from the Hitman games, but he will come for you, and I honestly cannot remember how he gets triggered. The Noir are the people he talked about, the 2 people in masks. They were the ones on the load screen. Basically, they get triggered when you find the first key, or not even find the first key. They get triggered if you find the website with the first key, whether you found the key or not. And at the beginning, they'll usually appear out either this window or the back door there. They get more aggressive as the night goes on. So does Lucas. Our old boy, the Breather, is back. You remember the Breather by the... Oh, shit. He can get you when you go outside to pick up the packages you purchase off of the Shadow Market. The first one you get from Adam, he will not kill you on. So the first thing we're going to do before we even open the browser, right now I'm going to disconnect from the internet. And we are going to go get the VPN. Oh, the fifth threat is the doll maker. If you remember from well, his web. Oh wait. First, actually, before we go downstairs, we're going to pick up the flashlight in case the power goes out. Okay, so the doll maker, the one that had the website. Well, we went on it on my waiting room playthrough, but his website is in all 3 of the Welcome to the Game games. He's the one that kidnaps girls and turns them into living dolls, essentially. He also appears as a threat in this game. He gets triggered if you go onto the Dollmaker website. Now, sometimes the Dollmaker website will have a key. So basic rule of thumb is you exhaust all possible websites, and as a last resort, go to the Dollmaker to see if you can find like a final key. If you trigger it, if you go onto the website, it triggers him as a threat, and he will make you basically, you hack onto this computer right here, which shows all the tenants in your apartment building, and he makes you find females living in your apartment complex for him to kidnap. So the drone comes from back there. That's where you would hide from the Breather. I said we're immune on the first drop that we get for free from Adam. After that, the Breather can get you anytime you order anything and go to pick it up. So basically, you want to like group orders together so you're making less trips to the alley, and you also want to get what you need as early as possible. Now we're gonna find a place to put the VPN. So it'll show like yellow is decent, red is bad, and green is good, but it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Like you can find a green one that's super bad, but so I'm gonna find a place in the apartment complex to place this. Alright, so I found this is actually the best spot that you can find, I believe. You get 7.113 DOS coin every 277 seconds. I found that spot on the 2nd floor, either the second or third floor. I actually didn't mean to go out, I meant to lock. Alright, so, let's see. Turn the lights on and off. They won't go out automatically like in Scrutinize, but your whole circuit breaker can go off. You can hide in the closet there. And also hide in the bathroom here in the shower. Now, a lot of people will... A popular strategy is to turn off all the lights in your apartment and leave just this one on. So you get up, run over, or this one on. You get up, run over, hit the light, and then go hide. The problem with that is the darker your apartment, the noirs spawn in the dark. So Like, it doesn't take you as long to turn off the lights, but the new R will spawn more aggressively. If you turn off all the lights and hide, the hitman leaves your apartment after about 3 to 4 minutes. If you leave all the lights on, the hitman searches for 5. So it's only about a 1 minute difference between turning the lights off and leaving them on. So I usually leave all the lights on when I hide from the hitman and just chill for an extra minute. The only thing against that is if you go into the bathroom and hide in the shower. Fucking door. If you go in the bathroom and hide in the shower, you have to turn the light off in the bathroom, or else he'll check the shower for sure. You have to also turn off your computer when the hitman comes, or he will steal your DOS coin and erase your notes. Okay, I did buy my spy break and everything. So the first thing we gotta do while we're still disconnected, before we even get on, we need to hack some Wi-Fi's, our neighbor's Wi-Fi, so that we have different networks we can switch between, so we don't get tracked by the police, which is the earliest threat in the game, is the cops. So go WP, we go scan. If you go on to, I'm gonna have to connect real quick. That's not what I meant. So there's 4 different places that you can put your Wi-Fi dongle. Each of them will have a free Wi-Fi, which kind of sucks because that's the one that the police are going to track the quickest. If you go into 0-day market. So what we're going to have to eventually do is, for $30 more, you can upgrade spy break to get the next level encryption, and then for 45 cents, so there goes the power. That's why we need our flashlight. And the new R can spawn when the power goes out. The thing about the flashlight in Welcome to the Game 2, as opposed to Scrutinized, is the battery will die on this one. In Scrutinized, you have an unlimited battery. Welcome to the Game 2, your batteries can go out in your flashlight, and then you're screwed for the rest of the game. There's nothing you can do. You're just flashlightless. So for the WEP, I'll connect real quick again. For the WEP, which is what we have now, you can stay on those for about 5 to 10 minutes before the police track you. It's closer to 5. You have to constantly switch your Wi-Fi. A WPA, you can stay on without switching for roughly 15 to 25 minutes. And then WPA2 is roughly half an hour to an hour. There's a couple on there that are like 55 minutes to an hour that you can stay on before you switch off. Alright, so you gotta probe it, and it is case sensitive. My only issue with this game is there's a lot of setup you have to do before you can actually like play the game. But I mean, I guess that kind of makes it feel like you're doing something at the beginning. But because it's a first game, or a first video for this, the majority of this video is gonna be showing the setup of the game and not actually playing the game, probably. I'm already paranoid and I haven't even done anything. Okay, so you have to find a number between 1 and 1000, which is their open port. I always start off with 500 to 1000 because I found that about 75% of the time the number is between those two numbers. So if you press up, it'll just repeat what you typed in before, so I don't have to retype the BSSID. So you do channel 8, the open port number is 710, and then you change this to crack. Bring up our notes. Did I disconnect? Okay, good. And this will take a sec, but you can crack the Wi-Fi's while you're offline. So since I only have the free Wi-Fi networks available right now, I'm going to leave it disconnected just because of the police. Okay, so this is for Wi-Fi D59709. Password is Buddha. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for all the WP networks that I can access. And we'll see you back in a minute. Huh. So the new R triggered without me finding a key, because I haven't even been on Ang yet. That's really weird. So what we do is we just stand with our back to him for like 10-15 seconds. And he'll go away for a while. That's really, really weird. I'm glad I checked. Yeah, see, he's gone now. That's really bizarre. Alright, it's past 11 and I have 4. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Oh yeah, I'm not connected to any network. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you there's a new hack type called the mem defragger, which is basically you just have to remember what order everything came up in. Go to sublink first. We're hacked right off the bat. Now what's nice about that backdoor, thing is that if we can beat the hack, we'll get a lot of DOS coin. So we want to skip. I hate this one. Except this one's kind of easy. So I got 34. I want to see if I can spam some hacks. So, there's a way to farm hacks. I'm bad at it though, but to get more DOS coin. But if you do that continuously, it'll make the threats more aggressive. So it's kind of like a trade-off. See, it didn't work. Alright. Now, beat the game, we need at least 200. We need 250 just to beat the game. And then on top of like the other stuff, we need to buy like the upgrades to spy break, motion sensors, more VPNs, whatever. So now you basically play the game just like the first game or the waiting room, except in this one you can also check source codes. The address to the Deep Web Wiki 2 will always be in a source code. And I believe in this one, it's 233. So it's you get 2 codes on the Deep Web Wiki 1, 3 on the Deep Web Wiki 2, 3 on the Deep Web Wiki 3. First off, you finding a code that works right now. And I'm already paranoid because of the new R. Biggest threat this early in the game though is going to be the police. So I'm going to need to remember to constantly switch Wi-Fis. So you're going to check source code. Nothing. And there'll be keys in the source code too. And like I said, the Deep Web Wiki 2 is always in the source code. So let's check the source code here. Nothing. That's not what I meant. What I meant was shadow market, 0-day market. I'm gonna get another backdoor hack. After this loads, I'm gonna switch to Wi-Fi. Or after it doesn't load, I'm going to switch to Wi-Fi, cancel, and go to Suddenlink. Was I on Suddenlink? Pretty sure I was on Suddenlink. Famous last words. I don't remember which one I was on. Skippy. So it's like those old GeoCities websites. You guys might be too young for that. I don't know. I don't know how old you people are. Alright, here we go with another hack. Hopefully this one works out too. I hate these ones. Stop giving me these. What? I'm gonna lose this one, guys. I'm not good at these. I lost 34 DOS coins. We are also going to switch Wi-Fi. Hey, bro. I didn't turn around long enough. Just gonna stare at the wall. Okay. Now, typically when he does that, that means I've been on the website that has the first code. But, I mean, since he spawned already over there, I don't know if I just have a glitched game or what. I always want to go out onto the patio while he's standing at this window and see what happens, see if I get killed. So maybe it was somewhere on here. Alright, here we go. So we have to automatically fail zone wall so that we'll get hacked. Ah, stop giving me these ones! Alright, we're gonna switch Wi-Fis now. Buddha. going to buy another backdoor hack. When we get up to 90, we're going to buy 2 motion sensors, so we know what the hitman is doing. Window's still closed. Hey, a code. Okay, so we found our first code. We are going to disconnect. I am going to copy that to my actual Windows notepad over here on my second monitor. And hey, come on. So we'll note that Drone Spy did give us a code. I really don't want to go on that foot fetish website. I kind of don't want to risk the PO for them, because in Welcome to the Game 1, if you went to the pedophile site, you got an instant kill. We also need to find the code for the wiki too. I turned you off. A few more seconds and I can order. I want to get them both at the same time, so it's half as likely that I'll run into our old boy the breather. I thought I saw him there, but I think it was just the lamp. Okay, not motion alert. We want shadow market, motion sensor. Yeah, I want a second one. Oh, can I only get one at a... I guess I can only get one of the same type at the same time. So I'm gonna order it, run downstairs, come back upstairs and order the second one. We're gonna turn our computer off while we go. I didn't even think about that, because usually I'll get like a motion sensor and another VPN at the same time, but I don't really wanna. Get a second VPN right now. Fuck. Okay. Here we go. Gonna hide in here real quick just in case. Then we're gonna pick up the package, run back in here, and then we will leave. See if we can hear him. I think we're okay. Famous last words I know. Okay. There we go. Now Lucas can attack you from either side, so we're going to put one on each side. Why is it red? Move it down over here. That way we'll know if he's coming from the direction of the stairwell. Now we're gonna repeat the process. I think he's gonna be here. No, let me in. Close the door. No? I swear I heard one of his audio cues. Alright, here we go. Fuck! Alright, so I don't know what I could have done different there, because I heard the audio cue, which was as soon as I got into the alleyway, you hear, I heard the two footsteps behind me, but I went to the door and he never showed up. So I really don't know what I could have done in that situation. Anyway, so that's, welcome to the game 2. The music is really loud. We'll probably play it again. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.